Hello and welcome back, critical thinkers. Today's TEK is G3B. Determine the image or pre-image of a given two-dimensional figure under a composition of rigid transformations, a composition of non-rigid transformations, and a composition of both, including dilations where the center can be any point in the plane. This video covers the concepts of image and pre-image. Our learning objective is to be able to describe pre-image and image. And you'll know you have mastered this objective when you can talk to someone and describe what a pre-image means and what an image means. Every skill you learn in this video makes you a stronger problem solver. I know you can do this, so let's now turn your practice into your superpower. The concepts of pre-image and image are easy to understand. In fact, the prefix pre right here means before. And so always remember that the pre-image comes before the image. The pre-image is our original figure, and it's what we had before the transformation occurred. The image is our transformed figure. It's the one that moved. It's the one that flipped or slid or rotated or became bigger or smaller. The image is what we end up with after the transformation has happened. Let's look at an example of pre-image and image. So I have my quadrilateral in the third quadrant of my coordinate plane. I know it's a quadrilateral because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. I can even describe it being more specific, saying that it is a concaved quadrilateral because the sides are pushing in. What I want to do to this concaved quadrilateral is I want to make a copy of it and I want to move it to a different location in the coordinate plane. That's called a transformation. So I am going to take it and I'm going to copy it. I'm now going to move it to a new location on the coordinate plane, and I'm going to also add a twist. I'm going to rotate it. So I took the image and I rotated it. Now notice that nothing has changed. The length of AB is still the length of AB. The angles have not changed in their measurement. Everything is the exact same. So these two figures right here are congruent figures. I'm going to change the lettering on here so that we will remember which vertex goes where. And then I will change the color to green so that we will see the image and the pre-image. So right here, the pink is our pre-image. This pre-image went through a transformation. So it went from quadrant 3 moving to quadrant 2. So we have our image in quadrant 2. Now, since it changed, the way I'm going to notate that there's been a change is I'm going to put a prime or an apostrophe next to each one of these letters. The change that took place, the kind of transformations that happened, were 2. What we did was we translated the quadrilateral, and that was our first transformation. And then the second thing that we did to it was we rotated it. So in order to get from our pre-image here to our image here, it had to go through 2 transformations. Translation, which is also known as a slide, and a rotation, which is known as a turn. Our pre-image is the image we start with. Our image is the image that we end up with. Notice that these 2 quadrilaterals are the exact same. So I know that A, B, C, D is congruent to A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. These 2 quadrilaterals will match up perfectly when I put them on top of one another. This is it for today's video. If something doesn't make sense, that is your cue to ask questions. In fact, it's your responsibility to ask questions. You can come to me, you can talk with one of your classmates, or even try AI for a step-by-step explanation. Remember that we're a team here, and we're all here to help one another succeed. You learn best by breaking complex concepts down into smaller, more manageable skills. And that's exactly what we did here today. You are turning your practice into your superpower. Please know that I believe in you, and I know that you can do this. You are working your way to success, one skill at a time. I want you to have a great day, and thanks for working with me.